Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. We are doing a mukbang video / Q&A for you guys. This is the first time we've ever done a mukbang video.
Something a little different for the channel. We thought what better time to do a mukbang than with the brand new vegan range from Halo Top. So they sent us out a whole new line of their vegan ice creams and they look next level, hey?
The only one we have tried is the chocolate.
Yeah.
So they've got 5 new flavors. We've got chocolate, we've got peanut butter cup, toasted caramel, sea salt caramel, and also a caramel macchiato.
That sounds good. So first one, guys, we're gonna have the caramel macchiato. I hope I'm saying that right.
Macchiato, so it's kind of a coffee flavor. Oh, I was gonna grab that bit. It was real caramelly. All right, we'll jump into the first question.
Oh, should we have it?
What is a vegan food you could not live without?
Right now, it's ice cream. I'd have to say, what would yours be? Like it? That's a good flavour, by the way.
I've got too many favourite foods.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
I love a good vegan burger.
Yeah, if I had to say one, yeah, it'd probably be a vegan burger or a really good, as silly as it sounds,
Acai bowl.
Yeah.
You gonna say acai bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the best. Like, honestly, that's my favourite treat.
Yeah. So, acai or burger. Okay. Next ice cream. Next question. Let's do sea salt and caramel. I love.
Oh, I don't know about this.
JD hates like salted caramel stuff, even though he loves the blessed salted caramel protein.
Because it's not too
Caramelly?
bitter. Oh, not bitter.
Salty.
Like salty, yeah. I don't like it when it's really salty. Salty, yeah.
Oh, I like that. Do you like it?
Yeah, that's not too salty.
That's good. Alright, this is hard to like concentrate.
Shit, that's good.
Leave it open.
Alright, next question. Are you both going to cloth diaper bub? I reckon they're so good. Okay. It's a bit of a hard one because I suppose we will where we can. Like when we're at home, we will. 100%. But if we're going
We're not
out,
gonna be anal about it.
no, if we're going out, it's not like it's just not as practical. I don't want to sound lazy, but you know, but we will obviously buy.
Try our hardest.
Yeah, and there is environmentally friendly, like disposable nappies. Like they're still not as good as cloth, I know, but they're a lot better for the environment.
So we're going to use both, but try our hardest to use obviously the cloth, the cloth diapers as much as we can, and just use like the environmentally friendly ones when we're like
when we're out and about, basically.
Exactly.
All right, next one is peanut butter cup.
I'm not a massive fan of peanut butter and ice cream, to be totally honest, and just in chocolate in general. If it's too peanut buttery, is it too peanut buttery?
I don't know if you can hear her breathing, but it's intense. That's good. It's not too peanut butter, not too much.
Actually, yeah.
It's just enough.
That's not too bad. I hate when people make it so much peanut butter.
It overpowers the rest of it. Yeah.
Right, next question.
That's good. This is a good one. Are you going to send your child to traditional school or homeschool? Personally, I don't want to do either. I want to send them to like an alternative school.
We haven't really looked into it that much because obviously we're not at the stage of sending our kids.
It's a long way.
Yeah, we're still like a long way off, and there could be so much more alternatives by the time that our child is ready for school. So I guess we'll just cross that bridge when it comes to it. Homeschooling is awesome. But I find it's also good to have your kids socialise with other kids, and it's important to have your own time away from your kid. You know, I don't want it.
There's no right or wrong.
There's no right or wrong way about it. There's nothing wrong with homeschooling, but I just find you got to have that separation from your child so they're not so dependent on you all the time.
If you definitely turn the mic on.
Yeah. Go and check. Doesn't believe me. Ha!
Well, let's answer that one then, actually. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Seeing as that's pretty fitting.
Me. It's always better,
Amy Kate. I reckon
to have the woman, like...
Be bossy.
No, I'm not bossy.
She's not a doormat though, like she puts her foot down if she doesn't agree with something, and it's good. That's how it should be. It shouldn't just be the man says and the woman does. Like we don't have a relationship like that at all. It's very equal. We're equal, and you know you have to take on each other's perspective as well. Yeah. And that's so vital. Like I learned that from my mum and dad. They've got a really great relationship, so I'm very grateful for that. And I think that's why we
have such a strong bond, because there's no one that's more masculine or feminine towards the other. Like, we're both very even of masculine and feminine. Obviously Jay is more masculine than me, but I find that for a female you do have to have a balance of masculinity and femininity, and same with a male as well.
It's just independence. It's attractive when a woman like knows who she is and she doesn't like try to be someone fake, or she's so confident in herself that she knows that what she's doing is the right way, and you know.
I used to not be that way as well. I used to be very like, always seek self-approval from my partner, and I think that's what led to me to like anxiety and depression and like social anxiety, because I was always self-doubting myself. And it wasn't until I stepped outside my comfort zone, I did shit that was very uncomfortable, and I tested myself, and that's where I found my independence and my confidence.
Your voice, basically,
and found out who I was.
This was before we started dating too, by the way. I didn't demasculate.
No.
Okay, next question. Next one, we've got...
I'm excited for this
toasted coconut. I'm going to call it and say this is going to be my favourite flavour.
Me too. Cheers. What are your tips on growing a YouTube channel / social media and making a living? Wait, what does it taste like first?
Really, really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's our tips on social media? Oh, this is controversial a little bit. We know what we would have to do to be able to like grow our channel a lot, but we choose not to.
Yeah.
Only in the fact that we don't want YouTube to affect our relationship. We don't want YouTube to control our life or change who we are or why we started this channel in the first place.
That's the biggest thing that I cannot stand with channels. Is people that are like just so fake, and everything is always awesome, and you're always happy, and
they don't pick up the camera when they're like in a really good mood.
It's like, no, life unfortunately does have its ups and downs. Yeah, you can have a lot more happy times than depressing times, without a doubt, but you need to be real, and putting it out there sometimes annoys me that everything is awesome, we call it. Like, everything is awesome.
You know that Lego movie? Everything is awesome!
It's detrimental in a way. Like, it has its pros and cons, but I think it sets people up to believe that, oh, I'm not happy like that all the time. What's wrong with me?
I wish I was happy like this person. She's always happy all the time. Why isn't my life that amazing?
Exactly. You've got to realise people have bad days. These people have bad days, okay?
I think that's why there's so much, it's mainly with girls, and this is why they jump on social media and they start comparing themselves to these other people's lives, and they think, oh my god, their life looks so amazing, they're always so happy, and they always have like perfect clothes and perfect like stuff in their house, and you start beating yourself up, comparing yourself to this person who is pretending to have it all, and they don't. And
they're just as miserable as you.
Yeah, so anyway, to go back to the topic of
making it on YouTube. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself. That way you can't get lost and be putting on a fake persona and eventually come crashing down, because that's what happens to all of them.
Yeah.
So we have stayed true to ourselves. We can guarantee that if you meet us in person, you will say that we're exactly the same as what we are on our videos.
That's what everyone always says.
And that's something that we hold very highly to ourselves, because we've always said from day dot, we don't want to change, and we don't want it to become something that affects our relationship.
Yeah, we don't want to have like put on this fake persona to get ourselves massive and do like viral videos or extreme titles or stuff like that. Like, yeah, we've done a couple of like videos where we've tried to go a little bit viral, but still staying within the means of like what we are and what we're staying true to, because a lot of people will just get on social media or like get on YouTube and stuff, and they just want to be big. Why do you want to be big though? Like, you need to have a reason of why you started uploading to begin with. It's not just to show your life and to show, you know, everything's amazing in your life. Do you want to help people? Do you want to produce an ebook and sell like your own recipes? Is it your dream to put out like a recipe ebook? Like, you need to find your purpose of why you picked up the camera in the first place, and don't just want to become Insta famous.
The biggest thing in life is giving back to people, and you feel so much better when you give. If you are always trying to take from everyone, you won't feel satisfied in life ever.
No.
So our biggest thing is be yourself. Another one is just keep uploading. Keep uploading. And also know the direction of your channel. And by no means are we experts. Like, look, we have been going for years and we're still at really poor numbers, like, but
yeah,
we like it the way we are because we are who we are, you know, and we haven't changed for the camera.
We've got an organic following as well, like we could do viral videos and then that just attracts hate, and we don't want that on our channel. We want to be able to create a jacked family.
If we, at the end of the day, if we can motivate one person to go vegan, we've done a good job. That's all we're concerned about. We want to get people to go vegan and stay vegan.
All right, next question. Would you ever go back to eating meat and dairy? Hell no. Hell no. If you're vegan for a reason. You've made the connection and you're here because of your ethical reasons, your health reasons, or the environmental reasons. If you...
I don't know how you could go back. I don't know how you could
You're
go back.
plant-based. If you ever called yourself vegan and you go back, you're always plant-based.
Because vegan is more than just not eating animal products. Vegan is not eating animal products because of the, like Amy said, your health, the environment, and also the animals. That's the biggest thing there, is the animals. So in my opinion, if you quote yourself vegan when you were actually plant-based and you go back to eating meat and dairy, I've got little to no respect for people like that, as harsh as that sounds, because it's disgusting.
You came to veganism for the wrong reasons.
What? Shots fired.
Amy, do you worry about your body image while possibly gaining weight with your pregnancy? Not at all, like, what? Not at all, obviously. I'm just having 5 tubs of ice cream right now. No, I'm not worried about gaining weight. It's inevitable. Of course, I'm going to gain some body fat along the way. That's totally fine. I'm eating more than what I usually do. I'm not counting my macros. I'm not having much protein. I'm having a lot of carbs, but I feel amazing. My body is responding really well to the pregnancy and I'm growing a life, so I'm happy as...
We're also like eating a lot more whole foods as much as we can.
Yeah.
You know, you're still allowed your vegan junk food. And at the end of the day, that key word is vegan junk food.
Yeah,
it's a lot better for you than, you know, your dairy. Yeah, you can't, it's nowhere near as bad as that. So, still not good for you, but we've got to remember we all start somewhere.
I'm playing it smart. I'm playing it really smart. What annoys you most about veganism? There's a lot.
Jeez. I think we covered it.
No, nothing annoys me about veganism. It's the people in veganism that annoy me.
Yeah.
Like people who are trying to like represent veganism and just come across so angry, and there's just so much more, like so much better ways you can go about it.
I understand there's all forms of activism and that I do have total respect for the people, but at the end of the day, I don't personally agree with the aggressive side of it, you know, by jumping down people's throats, because at the end of the day, you know, if someone came up to you in the middle of the street and said, join my religion, you're wrong for not being in my religion, what are you doing? You know, you're
angry at you.
You're going to be standoffish and be like, whoa, what's going on here, buddy? Or you're going to attack them. You're not going to go, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like,
let's have a chat over a cup of coffee.
I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like the aggressive side.
We've already got the stereotype of angry vegans, so don't let people keep continuing that stereotype. And this is exactly why we started our YouTube channel. We wanted to separate ourselves from that vegan stereotype and show that you literally just have to change your food and your cosmetics and like obviously everything like that, but you don't have to change the person who you are.
You don't turn into like a guy that or a girl that, you know, wears tie-dye shirts and doesn't wear shoes and you know, like, that's not, and grows dreadies. It's not, it isn't that. It is literally, you're just a normal person, and that's what we want to show people is we're just normal people that just choose not to eat and harm animals, you know? So
it doesn't have to be a cult. And I feel like, I really do feel like veganism has turned into a cult.
Unfortunately, yes, it has. But, you know, we're not saying that anyone's wrong for the way they do activism
and that. And people who are doing the right thing as well, so.
Yeah, veganism's an amazing thing, yeah.
Anyways, I think that's about it for our Q&A. I'm still eating this, it's so good.
All in all, I would have to say, out of all the flavours...
Right, top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
This is top.
I'd say toasted coconut, peanut butter,
Salted caramel.
They're all really good, guys. And
I do that.
Another good thing about Halo Top is it's very low calories. So if you are on like a comp prep or something, it's not too bad to have your treat.
The chocolate one is the lowest. It's only 280 calories for that whole tub, guys.
Which is
I used to have like half of this on my bikini prep.
Yeah.
And it would fit within my macros quite easily.
Yeah.
Obviously these ones are a bit higher, they're 320. But if you are dieting, highly recommend Halo Top ice cream.
Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video.
If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up. It really supports our channel.
And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell button so you get notified every time that we upload. Till next time.
You can't cover the camera.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Make me smile, yeah. You know you make me smile, oh baby, how you make me smile. Smile more when I see you. Smile less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. Oh.